Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be opening up a couple of packs, 4 in fact. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so I've got a selection of 2 normal packs and 2 of these special packs. Let's start with the normal ones. Let's move it over. Start with legendary cards. I'm having trouble ranking up because of all the legendary minions I keep going against. Okay, so we've only got 1 rare card, unfortunately. Okay, Soul of the Forest. I'm sure you've seen that before. I've already got it. It's nice. It's give your minions Death Rattle, summon a 2/2 Trent. Okay, and that's only for the Druid. Let's open up the other one. This is a Silence. Silence a minion. It costs 0, so that's for the Priest. That's nice, very handy. Because it costs 0, as long as you draw it into your hand, you can silence potentially legendary minions. Silver Moon Guardian, it's a 4 cost, it comes with Divine Shield, so in essence it's a 6/6, or a free plus attack anyway. It's for all the classes. I do use it a little bit, but it can be silenced of course by the silence card, which is for Priest. Okay, let's open up the last normal card. This is Fen Creeper. It's Taunt. It's a 3/6. It's for all classes. I sometimes use it. Only has 3 attack, which is okay, but 6 health is a nice part. But it is a 5 cost. Okay, let's open up the last card. Hopefully it's good. And it's rare. Explosive Shot. I don't have this card. So it's deal 5 damage to a minion and deal 2 damage to adjacent ones. That's for the Hunter. That's a nice card. So if your enemy has quite a few minions down, 3 or so, you can deal 5 damage to a minion with the most problematic one, and then potentially get rid of the other 2 if they have 2 health also. That's for the Hunter. Okay, that's the first pack done. Let's move on to the next one. Something really nice. Looks good. Okay, so we've got 3 special cards. 1 should be epic, I believe, and 2 rare. Let's knock out the normal one. Dust Devil. It's 1 cost, has 3 attack. Overload is 2, only has 1 health, which is the problem, so unless you buff it, it's not that great. It's for the Shaman. And Silverhand Knight, every time you use this, you summon a 2/2 Squire. It's for all classes. It gets used a little bit, not that much though. It's because it's a 5 cost, but the 2/2 Squire that you summon can help alleviate some of the stresses of having to deal with having all your minions being taken off the board. Okay, let's knock out a rare one. Shadow Flame. Okay, I got this card. It's destroy a friendly minion and deal its attack damage to all enemy minions. Okay, so you destroy one of your own minions on the board, and its attack damage, if it's 3 or 4 or 5 plus whatever, it will be done to all the other minions on the other side, which is pretty cool. You will be destroying 1 minion, but it's a nice AoE style card. And so not the last rare one. Commanding Shout. I do not have this card. Your minions can't be reduced below 1 health this turn, and you draw a card. So it's a nice little spell. It's for the warrior only. Okay, so it's potentially save your minions and you draw a card, which is nice, and it's only 2 cost if you draw it. It's got a nice little picture as well. So for something really purpley epic.
Golden Epic!
Okay, this is Golden Epic. It's Doom Hammer, which I do have. This card has Wind Fury, but it comes with overload of 2 crystals. So you can do 2 damage 8 times. 4 in a go, I believe, if it's got Wind Fury. And you get a few less mana crystals, 2 less in your next turn. It's not too bad. That's the normal cards done. Let's do this goblins and gnomes. Okay. Good to have 2 decent cards. Let's open up the normal one, Cobra Shot. How many of these do I have? Deal 3 damage to a minion and the enemy hero. It's a nice little card. Okay, you can target a minion and deal, but it is 5 cost, but you get to do 6 damage. Potentially kill off your enemy if you need to, your enemy hero. Micro Machine, Often use this card at the start of each turn. It gains +1 attack, so it immediately becomes a 2/2 and potentially up to a 4/2, 5/2 plus, unless it gets silenced. Any class can use it, which is nice. And then we have the Floating Watcher. It's a 5 cost. Whenever your hero takes damage on your turn, gain +2/+2. Okay, it's a nice little card. It's a 5 cost. It's not too bad, but it only has 4 and 4, but it can become a 6/6 quite easily. Okay, let's open up the blue one. So this is a rare Arcane Nullifier X21. It has taunt, can't be targeted by spells or hero powers, but potentially AoE stuff. So all classes, it's a nice little card. Only has 2 attack, which is the downside, but it does have 5 health. And it's a mech taunt, so if you got a mech deck, it's going to be helpful. So let's hope for something really nice here.
Golden epic!
This is a Golden Epic. Okay, it's the Bouncing Blade. Deal 1 damage to a random minion. Repeat until a minion dies. Okay, so it's not an amazing card. I don't exactly call it epic, but it is golden, so that's nice. The imagery is nice, and you potentially, if you've got one opponent, one minion that you're fighting against on the board, it'll destroy it completely, no matter how much life it has, because it'll just keep bouncing and bouncing. It looks pretty cool, the animation. Okay, and now the final card. And the burst open. No. Okay, we only got one normal, one decent card, I suppose. Okay, this is a Stone Splinter Trog. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, it gains +1 attack. It's for all classes. Again, I've seen it being used a little bit here and there. And Dark Bomb, deal 3 damage. It's nice. That's for the Warlock only. It's a nice spell. And this is the Force Tank Max. It has Divine Shield. It's an 8 cost card. It has a 7/7. It's nice. I've seen it being used a little bit. It's okay. Druid of the Fang. Okay, I believe I haven't seen this card. If you have a beast, transform this minion into a 7/7. Okay, for a 5 cost, suddenly becoming a 7/7 if you have a beast on the card. That's pretty cool. So I'm not the last card. How rare is this? Okay, it's not that great, I'm afraid. It's a 6 cost for a 5/5, but your hero, the warrior, will gain 5 armor. That's pretty cool. It will undoubtedly be turning some of these cards into Arcane Dust, Magic Fairy Dust. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like and share and favorite if you want, and thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys.